A true anav, a true humble person, also believes he's fulfilling a role. You gotta know your role. If you're the Rav, you gotta know you're the Rav. Don't shy away from being the Rav. If you're the Gabbai of the Shul, be the Gabbai of the Shul. Whatever your role is, be that role. Listen to this amazing story. Rav Elyashiv went to a chasana. And when he came into the chasana, he went straight to the dais where the chassan was sitting, and the grandparents were sitting, and the father was sitting. And he went to the chassan, he wished him mazel tov, and he gave him a beautiful bracha. And then he went to his seat. A few minutes later, Rav Elyashiv stood up and went to the father and gave him a mazel tov and a long bracha. It seemed strange. The father wanted to know, you already gave the chassan a bracha. You sat down, you got up. What is this about? The father went to the Gabbai of Rav Elyashiv and asked him, well, why didn't he do this all at one time? Why did he first give a bracha, sit down, get up, and then shortly later give another bracha to me? The Gabbai said, I'll tell you why. Rav Elyashiv noticed that when he gave Mazel Tov to the chassan, the photographer wasn't there. And he knew that the chassan and the father would like a picture of Rav Elyashiv saying Mazel Tov and giving a bracha. So he sat down. When the photographer came back, Rav Elyashiv got up, went back to the dais, and was able to capture that picture that the chassan and the father would want. That's gadlus! That's anivus! Rav Elyashiv knew he was the Gadol Adar. And he knew that the chassan and the father would want to capture a picture. He played his role. He knows his role. That's an anav. That's not a Baal Gaiva. And the last thing is, we see it in this week's parsha as well. Yisro recommended to Moshe, you need to make leaders. You have too much on your shoulders, Moshe Rabbeinu. You're answering every shaila. People have to wait online for hours and hours and hours because you're one man. It can't be a one-man show, Moshe. You need to establish leaders of thousands, of hundreds, of 50s and 10s. Fine. So Moshe goes out and says, you're the leader of the 1,000. You're the leader of the hundreds. And you know what? You're the leader of the 10s. How do you feel? I want to be the leader of the 1,000s. I want to be the Rosh Yeshiva of the BMG. I want to be the Rosh Yeshiva where there are 10,000 Talmidim. I want to be the Rosh Yeshiva of the Mir. I don't want to be the Rosh Yeshiva where they have 10 guys. So how do you think that guy felt? You know how he felt? Fine. Because you know who could be a leader? Someone who's an anav. If you think it's the numbers that makes a difference, you got it all wrong. You're not the right guy. The position doesn't define the individual. The individual defines the position. That makes a humble person.